Hello, everyone. I say. What's happened to my save game?
Illegal aliens took my saves.
Oh, it buggered off. Something happened.
Yeah, apparently this is a thing.
Well, a weird thing happened where it didn't save the last time we played, and then we looked something up that suggested deleting some other save files, and then somehow that removed the other.
You literally, in the load game section, you went down, you deleted a completely unrelated save from probably like a week or so ago, and then
longer than that.
Well, I'm just hazarding a guess. I didn't look at the actual date of it. It was a while.
You
it was
never
an old save.
do you?
And then game 2 just disappeared.
Yeah.
It just decided, I'll get rid of this game as well.
Well, it's lucky I'd never planned to play all the way through XCOM, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we lost the save. But I figured, just for the sake of some kind of finale, let's play one of my personal game's most recent saves and see exactly how far you can get.
Feels like a creamy after. Holy shit!
Yes, these are just some of the wonderful things you can win if you kill a whole bunch of aliens.
These guys are fucking like low. I've not seen them like leveled up like that.
I've got 6 tanks with some of the best weapons in the game, and most of them have mind powers. Because I'm at the stage of the game where I can't advance in the plot until one of my mind-powered guys gets advanced enough to be able to use the Gollop Chamber. And it's been taking a rather insultingly long time.
So, plot advancement in this can be predicated on how much you've leveled a dude in a certain skill.
At this point in the game, yes.
Alright, okay.
So, yes.
Is that something you might have naturally come across, or is it
No, the game explained it to you.
Oh, really?
You built a chamber, it said, oh, we can't use this until one of our mind powers guys has gotten advanced enough. I don't know how advanced, because some of them have got all the powers they're ever going to get. I guess more advanced than that. And until then, basically we're just stuck waiting for missions to happen.
Good old XCOM.
So, that's my sniper. That's my other sniper. So they'll hang
What
back
are they
a
called?
bit. I don't know.
Oh, there's one. Cowboy. Piotr Solovyov.
You can dash, because I don't give a shit anymore. I haven't played this game since the last time we played. Because this whole slog to getting my mind powers leveled up has been kind of a chore.
Well, you know, now we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. 2 chores in 1 afternoon.
Well, anyway.
I haven't seen those big dudes. What do they do?
That's a muton and a berserker.
Ooh.
Berserkers run into melee range and then kill your ass.
That guy has a lot of health.
He really does.
What sort of damage are you doing at this point?
Well, we'll find out.
I get to see cool shit.
Can't run and gun after the fact, it turns out.
That's a bit of bullshit.
So...
I'm gonna scoot up and take a shot.
Or not.
Oh.
Because that's out of sight.
So what sort of weapons are, presume you got like lasers, or did they get leveled up even further?
These are plasma rifles.
Oh yeah,
that's one better than laser.
Sweet.
And my shotgun guys are carrying fusion cannons.
Well, now that just sounds like fun. What about the sniper dudes? What do they got? Like mag level?
They got plasma sniper rifles.
Oh, okay.
Naturally.
I thought it might be like a maglev thing or a railgun or something.
Well, we know the berserker is going to be running into melee range. Let's just Overwatch all over the place.
That's using the noodle.
We're going to kick his ass because our guns are so good and we've got mind powers. The mind powers don't work on berserkers because for that to be a thing, the subject has to have a mind.
Alright, and berserkers are just pectoral muscles.
Yeah, they're quite resistant to mind powers. What are you doing to me, camera?
Those guys took a fascinating journey to get into the kitchen, though.
It's a berserker jamboree out in XCOM tonight. And now a barrage. When you're ready, lads. Barrage, barrage, barrage.
Achoo.
So that did 8 damage.
It's nutty to see something, because I'm nowhere near anything that can take,
that did another 6 damage.
Hey. Not a good time to miss there.
Berserkers are fun because you can sort of juggle them about. Because they'll always make... Oh, killed him.
Oh, hey,
That was almost disappointing. Yeah, he had a smart idea.
Well, they killed our unstoppable muscle Nort, so...
Yep, and more reaction shots.
That was a bit of a wildfire there, buddy.
Just a bit. Oh my god! We just spotted that person who tried to kill us.
Hi.
Now, three enemies, 2 mutons, 1 berserker. Let's see if we can throw a little wrench in the works, shall we?
Are you gonna try and brain the muton?
These have a pretty good chance to hit mind control.
Alright.
And the good thing is, if you mind control an enemy, it becomes yours, and all the other enemies prioritize them. Suckers! If it works.
You got 77, come on.
That's the way. Now we've got a friend. Can't control him until the next turn, but hopefully he'll absorb some damage and then get killed. In the meantime,
really
let's use the mind fray on his mates.
what does that do?
It's just pure damage.
Oh, right, okay.
Pure damage, usually 100% to hit. So just a free 5 points off whoever you like, who cares about cover. This really is just the insultingly easy phase of the game. Hey, let's see if we can mind control someone else, why not? 100% that guy.
Alright. Well, he did just get his mind frayed.
Nah, I don't think he's going to be pretty useless. Let's take care of this berserker. Let's see if we can crit him with a headshot. Fun thing about berserkers is that when you hit them, they get a turn. But they'll always move towards the person who hit them. So you can just sort of toss them about back and forth between your soldiers.
Is that car gonna explode?
Yeah, it is. Probably not this turn, though. Hopefully. Although my armor is fire resistant.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're fucking fine then.
I don't give a shit.
Just cuddle the car. Throw yourself on it for fun.
It's alloy cannon. Oh, 10 points.
God damn. And he's intimidated. What does that do?
Now that's
Is he
his
intimidating?
skill.
Oh,
We
okay.
hurt him, and now he gets to use the intimidate skill. Oh, I forgot. That guy's got the skill that automatically shoots someone if they move within a certain number of... Oh, they do as well.
Fuck yeah. Oh, that was badass.
This is what this game has turned into at this stage.
Yeah, you're running roughshod. Like, this is just shenanigans.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even sure why they had the balls to show up. Oh, there's another one there. Let's see if we can get a shot on him.
He's not gonna have a very good life.
No.
It's gonna be short and brutal.
Cruelly taken from him so early in his alien career. Well, I guess this is going to be the last episode of XCOM.
Glory! We'll go out with glory!
Think of something else to do next time. Yeah, since we know there's another one there, let's mind fray him. Just to get some experience.
Professor X.
Just get some mind power experience in. Look at him throw his gun away like a ham. There's no fucking talent agents watching this, lads.
Yeah. They're all dead too.
Okay, we got a shot. Ooh, what do you know? We can mind control him as well. Oh, fun, fun, fun.
Does the game end if you've mind controlled the last 2 dudes on?
No, see, it only lasts a couple of turns, and then they go back to being hostile.
Oh, there's
But
people.
you can, but
Whoa, look at
while you wait, ooh, elite mutons. Ooh, scary.
Oh, they have guns?
And another berserker. He's off doing his own thing. Gotta love him.
He's a karma. It's not really...
Yeah, they prioritize their own guys now. Good thing about elite mutons, though, not that much more resistant to mind attacks.
What makes them elite? Like just a better gun or more health?
They got more health
Oh, okay.
and better guns.
Oh,
both those
so-
things you just said. Yeah, they're just going to prioritize their own lads.
Really, the equipment is elite.
They're using up all their turns. Well,
Hate to see it.
they get nicer hats.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, that's important.
What have you been up to this week, Gabriel?
More
Dark Souls 3, was it?
Yeah, I finished Dark Souls 3.
Of course you did. Ow! Ooh, that took off a bit of health, actually.
It looked like it actually hurt a bit.
Oh, but who cares?
Everyone's your brain victim now. You're gonna gaslight these things until they die.
We can't use mind control again for a while, though.
Oh, so it has a cooldown.
Well, he's got mind control power. Let's see if we can get him to range that he can use it on someone.
Yeah, let's get one of these elites.
Not so much. Well, we can always grenade that wall out of the way, see if that helps.
Will they be able to hit you from there? Like,
You know what, at this
do you
point I
care?
don't give a shit. I'm just in fuckabouts mode.
Alright, rad.
Let's just annoy the viewers. No, we still didn't get a line of sight. What's wrong with you?
That's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Do you not have one? No.
I should Coco. I could mind fray him.
Good old brain zaps. Give him a stroke.
One for you.
Gene.
I spent most of today and yesterday binge watching old episodes of Spitting Image on YouTube.
It's funny the way you spend your spare time sometimes.
Yes. I got into a nostalgia kick for the old days of John Major as Prime Minister of Britain.
He was a little more imitatable than David Cameron, was he?
Not really. It was just fun to have a Prime Minister it was really hard to dislike. In fact, one of the episodes of Spitting Image had a song to that effect. If you're not familiar with Spitting Image, it's a satirical puppet show that used to show in the 80s and 90s in the UK.
I think Australia had an equivalent. Like there are these really kind of
dead,
weird.
15 damage off. Also, he's a double tap sniper, so he gets another free shot.
That's on a bike.
Good
shot. Like, because they're these really, like, they're rubber puppets, right? They're not, like, plush.
Yeah, they're rubber puppets.
That's
based on, like, caricatures of
Yeah.
political figures. And they did quite a few seasons with John Major as Prime Minister. And unlike Margaret Thatcher, who everyone hated because she was an evil, psychotic witch, and unlike Tony Blair, who everyone hated because he was a grinning...
He was the smiler. He was actually the smiler.
bellicose, warmongering asshole. And then now everyone hates David Cameron because he's an oily, posh boy. No, you couldn't really hate John Major because he was from a working-class background and was formerly a chartered accountant, and he was bespectacled and had sort of a hapless voice.
So he had kind of like the harmlessness going for him.
And he was characterised in Spitting Image as this the very, very hapless figure who just... they do a number of sketches where he's just eating dinner in silence with his wife going, nice peas, dear. Yeah, you couldn't hate the guy. And he was like characterised as like a guy who'd been promoted...
outside of...
Yeah, promoted beyond his ability. Because, you know, everyone just wanted someone other than Margaret Thatcher. And
you'll do.
yeah, pretty much. Let's alien grenade those assholes.
Oh, rad.
Get them out of cover, for one thing.
Here comes some boom.
Yeah, human grenades not so good.
Alien grenades.
I was just thinking, watching old episodes of Spitting Image, that it's almost heartening to see that in this age where everyone seems to think the world's going to blow up very soon, everyone seemed to be thinking the same thing 30 years ago. Oh, hey, we got a mind fray on him now. Let's see if we can panic the bastard. Oh, I should have used my mind control on him. Never mind.
Does any of that have, like, a range, or is it just...
Nope, if you can see him, you can kill his brain. Oh, I'm so great.
Did that berserker just, like, punch a car?
Yeah.
And then make his way over to you?
Yeah, and punched a wall down. Hey, thanks for standing there. I'm going to mind control your arse off.
And mind control him.
a miss.
Make him grab his own ass.
You are all children in my playset.
Have either of you ever designed or had an idea for a board or tabletop game from Chatutan?
Yeah, I've experimented with designing
I figured you'd have had
board
to.
games. Because it's actually quite a useful thing to do if you're designing, especially gameplay-focused games.
Yeah, it's mechanics, all mechanics.
Rather than story-focused. And it's quite a useful thing to do to see if you can recreate your game as a board game.
Do you have a favourite board game?
Ooh, I love Scrabble. I'm a big Scrabble player. So hard to find someone who is willing to play against me because I play to win, bitch.
You have trouble, you say. What about like the more complex sort of tabletoppers?
Well, we've played Arkham Horror, haven't we? Yeah.
That notorious event when the law didn't matter and it became just numbers being said at us.
Yeah, that one time. Yeah, let's try and headshot him.
We played, were you there when we were playing, Battlestar Galactica? I don't know, I can't remember.
I have played that.
I enjoy Battlestar, I quite like Battlestar.
Yeah, we shot that berserker and he's gonna move, and that means we get a free reaction shot on him.
Boom, point blank.
La-di-da.
Now he's just gonna walk out in the middle and chill.
Now he's out in the open.
What a fascinating life choice.
With 1 health point left.
What are those purple things that go around you?
The thing about berserkers is that they're all tank. If they can get close to you, they'll fuck your shit up.
Was there a point when you had berserkers and you didn't have the magical wonder weapons of doom? So I figured that would suck.
Yeah, but it's fairly easy to focus fire on them because, as I say, if you shoot them, they'll change target to whoever shot them.
Huh.
So if you can keep hitting them, you can just toss them back and forth, like the new boy in the prison showers.
I myself have never attempted to design a board or tabletop game.
Well, I was about to say the board game concept I was working on was I was trying to make a sort of, games like Space Hulk, where you'd create the board as you went along. It was almost like a roguelike board game.
Yeah, there were a few of those back in the day.
Or like the Advanced Hero Quest sort of thing.
Yeah, Hero Quest.
I was trying to do something like that, but with stealth-based gameplay. So it was all about, figuring out the viewpoint of guards. But it got just more and more complex because you have to work out guard patrol routes and stuff.
You want to be careful with them getting real fucking complicated.
Well, yes. So, what shall I do?
Can you make the brain-controlled one shoot his buddy?
No, he's not on this turn. I can't control him till the next turn.
Oh, I see. You're just gonna have to keep shooting Doctor Who at him to keep him calm. Just shoot the galoot. I mean, what's really gonna happen here?
Well, I want to kill his friend. And ideally, I could just drop a grenade or a mind fray on his ass. Probably mind fray with him. Not the berserker, though.
Ain't not a lot going on in there. But at this point, you could throw a stone at him and he'd die.
Oh, I should stop being so indecisive. I should stop being like John Major. Let's just put this guy out of his stupidity.
Yeah, I mean, grenade dudes will reach. Or...
Well, I'm gonna move him over there. And then mind fray that twat. Hey, I invaded Earth. Look at me. I'm in the middle of a burning building with 4 health surrounded by super genius mutant killer asshole bastard men.
Humans have been absorbing your abilities. We have your stuff now. We're taking it. It's ours.
Well, hopefully there's no one left. But I'll do some scouting with my cannon fodder.
Would they even be a threat to you at this point? Like,
probably not, but if an elite muton can get a shot off on you, that shit can hurt.
Okay.
Because they've got plasma rifles as well.
I mean, at this point, do you think you've got a threat left in the game?
Well, you can always get overwhelmed, especially with like a bunch of ethereals and
ethereals, because
big ass guys.
I just came across these like weird mechanical angel-y things. I can't remember their actual name.
Oh, they're in 2?
Yeah.
They're the new floaters, I think.
Alright, okay. Because they're hard to hit, which is a bit of a prick.
That's still quite early game, I think.
Yeah. I gave it a pause when something came out. It wasn't Dark Souls, because I wasn't playing something.
Stop mumbling.
Yeah, let's see. Having been a British teen during the 90s, do you have any fond memories of the Britpop movement?
I very much do around relevant questions. I'm in my 90s nostalgia groove.
Are you? Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I was just talking about John Major as Prime Minister for half an hour.
I didn't realise that was a 90s nostalgia groove. I mean, when 90s nostalgia grooves in my head don't go to, like, British Prime Ministers that were beloved for their dullness.
Oh, Christ. Yes, I remember the Britpop drama, the whole drama between Blur and Oasis. There wasn't really a drama at all.
What was that?
Everyone was saying, like, it was like, Nintendo versus Sega.
Oh, so it
Which
was
one
just
did you
people
prefer?
had to-
So that Oasis were the ones that were, turns out, were shitheads all along, and Blur the ones that ended up remembered fondly by history. And of course, lead guy in Blur went on to start the Gorillaz. Yeah, and is generally respected figure in the music industry.
Whereas, you know, the Gallaghers couldn't headbutt respect into each other at
Apparently
1,000
not.
paces. Gabe, having previously said you like 90s hip-hop, do you like any
Ooh.
current Australian hip-hop artists?
Oh, I also remember Jarvis Cocker and Pulp.
Oh, yeah.
I think my fondest memory of Jarvis Cocker was when he showed his bottom to Michael Jackson.
I have not heard of that.
Well, he wanted to express his utter contempt for the enormous egotistical roadshow Michael Jackson had prepared for himself to show off the Earth song at a British, I think it was an awards show. And Jarvis Cocker responded by getting on stage and showing his bottom.
A mooning, I believe the kids refer to it as.
Yes, friendly fire on myself. Because I'd like to get this problem out of the way before he gets his control of his mind back, thanks. Tee-hee.
Can you get your friends to shoot him, or can you only grenade yourself?
No, you can't shoot him, but you can grenade him.
Can you cut the mind control and, like, fry his brain or something? Is that
No, you can't.
That seems a bit weird.
Well, you don't want it to be a completely overpowered ability, I suppose. Just a mostly overpowered ability. Yes, friendly fire.
So did you, like, get into the Spice Girls and the Venga Boys?
I couldn't stand the Spice Girls. They were the band one loves to hate.
The Venga Bus, delivering a
Whoa,
fresh delivery of
we're
Venga
going to a bit,
to the poor Venga-starved people.
which isn't how you pronounce Ibiza, but never mind. You tried, Venga boys. Yes. So, were there any 90s hip-hop you like?
Well, yeah, but I think the question's about Australian hip-hop artists.
Okay, then. See,
There's-
Central's bored of this as well. Another day, another successful mission. Christ, aren't you bored of this yet?
Do you think it's a good idea for a game character to express boredom with a situation like that when the player is probably a little bit bored?
Look at this. I've been waiting for a chance to launch my last 2 satellites in places that would help the panic situation, but nothing's really come up yet.
Australia's looking a little sketchy.
Well, if that goes red, we'll plop one in China, and that'll sort that out.
You lost the United Kingdom.
Yeah,
Or did you just give it up?
they're
You're
a
just
bunch
tired
of
it?
snobby assholes anyway.
Fuck them. Australian hip-hop, there's not a whole hell of a lot. Granted, I haven't really sort of paid attention to the modern, sort of most
Right,
recent sort
back to bed, everyone.
of post-2010.
Oh, look, 3 UFO flight computers, and we've got 11.
Hooray!
Oh, that was a bit of drama. 4 scientists. If we had anything left to research, that might be useful.
Have you actually researched everything?
Everything I can research. There's a lot of enemies I never took alive that I'm probably never going to see again, but who cares? Whoops.
Transmission from the council.
Oh no, a bomb disposal. Yep, all
The
those
Herd, Hilltop Herds, Muff and Platonic are funny.
take the same lads.
That's about the only 3 I can think of off the top of my head.
Alrighty.
Strike one. Prepare for what?
Operation Sodding Piglet. Aren't they all?
So the bomb would be the piglet. And it's
Presumably.
greased up, and you got to catch it.
And it's a right sod.
Well, it is going to explode. If pigs exploded, they'd probably be a bigger issue. Probably
Piglet.
wouldn't farm them.
Piglet is one of my inherently funny words, I think.
A lot of time on this one. The aliens are in the process of powering up.
You're gonna tell me I'm wrong?
No, I just...
Piglet.
I don't see it.
Imagine it being said in an Alan Bennett voice.
Who's Alan Bennett?
Piglet. He was a dude. Yes, we know. Thank you. This isn't my first rodeo.
Power node to charge their bomb for detonation.
Oh, shut up.
It should buy you some time to get to the explosive itself.
Anyway,
Losing that save has put you in a fucking mood.
it really has.
You need a chocolate.
I haven't got any.
Oh,
Ooh, I've got
okay.
some raisins.
Do you want me to go get your raisins?
No. What is your opinion on The Force Awakens from Jokey Joey? Have we not talked about this?
Yeah. This is why I keep saying you gotta, like, fucking read the questions before you
Well-
just copy and paste them.
Well, I assumed that we hadn't given enough
I liked
Given an
it,
in-depth
but
response.
I mean, you know, comparing it to the fucking prequels, I sat down and I managed to enjoy a fucking Star Wars movie in the cinema.
Well, that was the beauty of it, wasn't it? All it had to do was not
Yeah.
be the prequels.
I think I said that like a few months before it got released. Was what do you think? Force Awakens is going to be like? And I was like, all it has to do is be better than the prequels, which low bar.
Voila!
Yeah.
It was. Oh, what do you know? The 3 thin men. Are you taking the fucking piss?
That doesn't seem like a very significant threat at this point.
Well, no.
Considering you just annihilated the fuck. You didn't lose a person last time. One guy got kind of wounded, which, considering the amount of health he had, was kind of.
And it wasn't even an alien that did it. I just got blasé about sitting next
that's
to
right. You cuddled an exploding car. That you shot, actually. That was a misfire. So you hurt you last round. That was it.
But yeah, pretty much.
And so, they're gonna send a bunch of fucking beat poets at you and think it's gonna work out better. This is why they're losing. This is why they're losing.
Yeah. Should have brought out them ethereals quicker.
Yeah, well, like, at least 4 skinnies.
Wahey.
What is the least amount of money you would sacrifice each
Hang
other
on,
for?
we haven't even answered that question yet.
I thought we had by dismissing it and going, yeah, it was better than the fucking
Well,
thing.
I hadn't finished my answer.
Okay, well, off you go.
I was going to say that I'm one of those tedious bastards who can't get past the fact that it's basically a New Hope again. And my point that I made a long time ago was that being not that great but not bad either was probably the worst possible thing it could do. Because it risks Star Wars becoming forgettable. I firmly believe the prequels being so hideously bad is part of the reason everyone got so defensive about Star Wars. Before then, I guess people were just having sort of go-nowhere arguments over whether Han was cooler than Lando.
Prequel Star Wars fan clubs were fascinating to watch. Because...
If you say so.
Well, I mean, just, I wasn't... I think I only went to, like, 2 because a friend of mine sort of, was way more into it. But, he was into the extended universe books and whatnot. But, like...
Oh, ow.
A club trying to operate on 3 movies that were released ages ago and books is a fascinating thing to watch.
6 damage on a critical hit. Oh, please, take whatever you want in return for my life.
Oh, they only have 3 health. That is...
And a reaction
not
shot.
great.
And that car's going to blow up. So, you were saying?
I think yeah. Very fucking dead. I think it had to be like New Hope. And I think the idea that, forgetting Star Wars, I don't think is really a...
Someone's suppressed now. Haha. It's cute when they try.
Is a thing that's really gonna happen.
Oh look, 98% chance to hit on a mind fray. Why are you even here?
Bzzzt.
Dead. Not barley cross fingers. Dead. I'm gonna mind control you because I want to see what's beyond you.
Ah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, because now you get the whole... Because it's got to be more than just these 3 dudes.
Well, yeah. Look, there they all are. And now my sniper's got squad sight on them. Ah, snipers have used up all their turn.
They will have squad sight on them. Should that dude disarm that thing, or...?
What
we got up here?
Oh, that was quite a long range view, that.
Alright, so just more skinnies.
Yes, you're very impressive. I think this is the case always with bomb defusal missions. It's always just thin men, regardless of what stage of the game you're at.
Huh. That doesn't seem very well designed, considering you can...
Seems a weird design choice.
Like, I mean, if you were making it, wouldn't you have, like, stages? So,
Well,
like, sometimes it's skinny man, and then you get some bruises or...
Well, I
boots or
presume
whatever.
that's the case with every other kind of mission.
Well, yeah, that's... Seems odd that bomb disposals... disposals?
Put your teeth back in and try again.
Diffusals? Is diffusals a word?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Well, bomb diffusals.
Okay then. Glad we sorted that out.
I got a head cold coming on. Okay.
Any
I'm almost in
excuse.
space.
Well, I'm glad you find my company so enlightening. That was just a weird turn of phrase. I'm almost in space.
Well, yeah, because I'm Like my
Having trouble finishing your sentences?
brain mush, I think, is probably where I'm at the moment.
Come on then. Let's get this over with. Oh yeah, shooting their mate. I forgot. I mind control that lad.
Wow, they only did a whole 2 damage to their 3 health friend.
Yeah. But no,
You can walk right up and teabag him and really not worry.
leaving poison clouds everywhere now.
Damn you, fart gas.
Missed. That's the car.
Alright, and that was Jokey Joey who asked us about The Force Awakens.
Yes, I said.
Did you?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I did. What is the least amount of money you would sacrifice each other for?
From X Mercurius X. Well, knowing you, it wouldn't be much. Like, considering you'd get shit on for a very small amount of money and how cheap you are, I'd say you'd probably just push me off a bridge for free.
I didn't say I would definitely take the money to be shat on. I said it made sound financial sense if one was in need of money. I mean, I am in the luxurious position of being able to choose my work, and I would not choose to be pooed on, thank you very much.
Power node down. That'll buy you some time.
I'm going to use my pistol on you, that's how much contempt I have for this venture.
But you
Dead. Plasma pistols, you'll note.
do some damage.
Yeah, I'm going to move you up, and I'm hoping to get squad sight with someone
I
again.
mean, when you say sacrifice, what do you mean fucking like...
Well, let's say, how much money would you want to never see me again?
Well, okay, no, because there's never seeing you again and then there's you being dead. Those are 2 very different things.
Okay. Well, obviously we would not take any amount of money to kill the other, because that would be insane, and we're mates.
Yeah, how many friends do you have left if I go?
Is this one of those, trying to cause trouble questions? Like,
You gotta proofread these fucking things. Jokey, no, Mercurius is trying to start a fight. Well, fuck you, Mercurius, now we don't like you.
I put in the jokey ones so that we can get some funny banter out of them.
Alright.
And by taking the piss out of the person asking the question. And look how well it has worked.
Mercurius, you turd being.
Mercurius needs to eat shit that is his being.
He probably enjoys that, though. So we have to give him some actual punishment.
Good point.
Yeah, that's a shit-eater name for shit-eaters.
I'd
He's probably eating shit right now.
I'd sacrifice Mercurius for a $5 and a suck-off in an alleyway.
I'd do it for just the suck-off.
Fair enough. Do you think Hollywood, and possibly just people in general, are a little too obsessed with canon? From Boobu Calrissian. Now, originally this question was a lot longer, because our viewers aren't articulate, and I needed to conserve space on the question list. But he gave the example...
How much longer? Because you've left some long questions up there.
Well, he gave the example that, do you think it really would have mattered if the Spider-Man in the New Avengers had just been assumed to be the Spider-Man who'd been in the previous Sam Raimi films, etc.?
Yeah.
Do you think it would have mattered?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Because it's a single universe. I mean, Marvel's actually quite interesting because... comic books in general, because comic books have the ability to do different... Like, the multiverse thing that they've got going now, they can do different stories within the same canon, which is actually sort
Well,
of
here's
really
a question.
unique.
In the Edward Norton Incredible Hulk film, they didn't do the origin story. So if I just said...
They're doing a similar thing
it
for
was
Spider-Man.
it was the same character as the Eric Banner Hulk, would you care that much?
Not really.
Well,
I think
exactly, who
well, yeah, but
cares?
there's not that much difference. That's the problem. Like, there are standout differences between the Sam Raimi films and the Marvel Studios films.
Are they all dead?
They can't be, because, oh yeah, you got a bomb.
Well, there's quite a difference in tone between, like, say, the Thor movies and...
Well, it's not a tonal difference.
the
There are, like,
Ant-Man movies.
you know... And, like, universe construction when you're dealing with, like, fiction is really important.
He was overwatching. Oh, we missed. Crisis over, everyone.
Who will we get to guard this bomb on a bridge that's important? Interns.
My Aunt Fanny. My skinny Aunt Fanny.
She's lost a lot of weight. It's good to see. Like, that was...
Yes. She lost a lot of weight from her fanny.
Fanny weight's hard to lose. There's not a lot of sit-ups for fannies.
What were we talking about?
Canon.
Yes.
Yeah, coherent canon within fictional universes is important, because you don't have the luxury of reality to give it its sort of anchor.
If you say so.
Well, no, that's not just me. There's actual critical literature
Well,
on
in
this.
comic books, as a medium, they've always had everything in canon, haven't they? Even when wildly different writers have taken over characters and made wildly different things to what the last writer made happen to them. So, and since as the Marvel causes the manner of comic book storytelling to infect the manner in which their film universe is told, I think a similar sort of attitude could occur.
It's not an issue of tone though. Like the universes that they're in are completely different. Like you'd have to explain like why wasn't where's he been since then? Is he older? Like
Well, the Marvel universe is so disparate. I mean, you've got magic-based powers and tech-based powers, and just plain normal jobbies who are just gangsters.
Yeah, but that's not the same as like the overall arcing narrative of the universe.
Well, what is the overall? There isn't an overall arcing narrative of the universe.
Well, the narrative world. Like Spider-Man wasn't at the Battle of New York, for instance. Like when you
where
have
was
to
he?
explain that. Like, and that's you're giving yourself more work to do in terms of structuring a reason why Spider-Man would have existed prior to this, but not come up at all.
Oh, that was lucky.
Fucking Jesus!
33% to hit that.
Really?
Yeah.
And a crit.
Hmm.
That guy fucking died hard.
Yes, with a vengeance.
I actually like most of With a Vengeance. The ending kind of falls apart, but I think it's a really good film.
You're listening to the Tangent Hour.
Tangerines.
He's still going, folks.
Um.
And he stopped. Well, that was fun. That was a fun little Tangent Hour. Now that the last Dark Souls is out, do you think FromSoft will continue making Souls-likes or try something new? I think you mean continue trying something new, because that's what Bloodborne was.
Was it? I thought it was just pretty much... Wasn't it the same engine?
Well, yeah, but it was a new IP, I think is the point.
I thought it was like more the gameplay style rather than the
Well,
IP.
they've been doing the thing they do since the King's Field series, so I think they've found a comfort zone.
What's the King's Field?
Oh, pretty old stuff. Goes back to PlayStation 1, I think.
Huh. I was not aware of that.
Just sort of, very hard fantasy RPGs. And it's fine to have a niche. That's what Telltale Games does. Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, it's a good...
Let them do what they want.
I mean, I read like a headline, but this is the last Dark Souls, is it?
Well, that's what I've heard. I mean, I think it probably should be. It's a very wind-downy sort of game. And by that I mean they rip off a load of stuff from the previous ones. More pistols. Dead. You guys need
Tin Man
to
explodes into fragments.
bring more of an A game.
Yeah, this has just been...
Would you say there's another genre you'd like from software to have a go at?
Genre or maybe setting? Cause I mean, I can...
Setting then.
Yeah, because it's one of those gameplay styles and genres that I just fucking enjoy. Like, if they release another, I'd play it.
What if they did something that wasn't melee focused? Something like set in an environment with lots of guns, not just the shitty close range guns that Bloodborne has.
Wouldn't that basically turn into a cover shooter at this point?
Possibly, or like a sort of fast-paced bullet hell sort of game, or something more along the lines of Vanquish.
Well, because the pace of Dark Souls is something I really enjoy. So, I mean, if we're switching up the pace and making it like a shootery, then...
Okay, well, if you're talking about a pace equivalent, then the first thing my mind goes to is sniping.
Yeah. See, that's...
So you could do the huge environments again.
Yeah.
Huge environments, and the idea was you have to spot enemies through their like little signs, and
yeah, like just sort of convert the slow, thoughtful melee combat into a long form sniper duel.
Yes, like that. Like the boss fight with the End from Metal Gear Solid 3.
And how did you finish that one?
I haven't played the game.
Oh, really?
I've watched Let's Plays of it though, so I know it by reputation. But isn't there like 12 million ways to finish that boss fight?
There are a lot, yeah. Like you can do the cheat.
Yeah, you can just like leave the game for
a week.
For
You
a
can,
week,
you can
and
just
he
go into the PlayStation and change the date.
where's this?
I think there's one. The best one you can get is if you manage to sneak up on him, because that's really fucking hard. And I think get a gun pointed at the back of his head. You'll get like this long conversation with him if he realizes that you've got the drop on him.
Someone's got a red thing, but I don't seem to be able to shoot him.
Huh. Click on the actual head, see what happens. Oh, is it the fucking... it's the bomb.
Do you think? Can you just shoot the bomb?
I think you have to do your disarm
You
it.
can't. I don't think it could be the bomb.
Hmm.
I think maybe it's a glitch.
Nah, just run up and disarm the bomb. What are they going to do? Fucking cuddle you? Skinny you to death?
Mm,
Yeah, it must be able.
Damn it, I should have run and gunned. Well, actually, no, because I think more guys will spawn in once we disarm it. So best is to have everyone ready.
Put them on Overwatch.
Do, 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 do. That's the spitting image theme tune. It's stuck in my head now. Do, 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 do,
Was it... how long? Was it a half-hour show? Or?
Yeah. Anyway, yes. Would you want to be immortal? Oh, sorry, immortal. Sick. In a more realistic sci-fi-like scenario, not a metaphysical one. From Tumbling Sky.
Sure.
Well, that's a pretty casual way to decide the next countless aeons of your life.
Well, yeah, but it's set in like a more sci-fi-like scenario, so...
What does that mean?
Well, I
Surely
presume
it's-
that there'd be, you know... it'd be something like technological and not like you're going to outlast infinite universes and...
So what does that mean then? Technological. So you're going to be in a robot body?
Yeah.
Or,
I'd go into it. Would you go into a robot body? I'd go
Well,
into it.
I prefer the digitized world scenario, where we digitize our mind and put them in a virtual reality, and then use the capacity of the human mind for processing power or something to solve the world's problems, while the conscious aspect of the mind can romp and play in the fields of joy. So at least you know you're not just you're just taking up space, you're actually still contributing to humanity by continuing to be alive and letting them use your conscious mind for processor space.
Would you still care about humanity if you weren't humanity? I mean,
Ooh,
what's
there's
your stake in
there's
the
a
game?
question that some epic sci-fi story should probably explore. Right, let's sort this out. Job
Safe.
done. La la la.
Alright, now drop a big pile of actually scary aliens on us.
Clean up any remaining resistance before coming home. Well, they're all dead. Don't get much cleaner than that. They're going to spawn a couple of waves of new ones, and then that'll be it.
Are they going to drop down in that comical fashion like they did last
Trouble is,
time?
there's no way of telling where they're going to be, so I'm not sure where to take cover. Let's just,
With that much health, I mean, are you going to get harder enemies? I mean, with that much health, what are skinnies going to do to you?
well, a couple of them might concentrate on a single guy.
Put them all on Overwatch. Just let them... They'll
Alright.
probably drop down like right in the fucking middle of you and go, duh.
Duh, and then there will just be an enormous cube of bullets where they used to be. Oh look, there he is. Not in cover, obviously. And everyone immediately takes a reaction shot. Dead,
Oh, fucking...
dead, and Barnaby dead. And another dead. Oh, and a third. Oh, and another one. Blimey, they're pulling out all the stops today.
5. Oh,
Oh,
6.
shitty death. Of course, if I have a in-the-zone sniper, I could probably just kill all of them with one lad.
What does in the zone do?
In the zone means that if you kill someone who's out of cover, you get another go.
Oh. Do it. Yeah.
Are you in the zone? I'm not sure. Some of them are in the zone, some of them are the other one. Oh yeah, he's in the zone. Alright, let's... Long-range weapon actually not so good in very short range.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
That makes sense. Oh, actually, I'll take the opportunity to level up my mind powers in case we can finally get this fucker over with. So I think pretty sure pretty much everyone on my team has Mind Fray, except him.
Poor Martin.
Wom wom wom.
Oh no, Martin does have Mind Fray. Who doesn't have Mind Fray?
Just the one lad.
Ah, is he like the new little rookie that you're training up?
He's the guy I have to bring on because I need at least one guy with alloy cannon, and all my other mind-powered guys aren't as great.
What do you think to sacrifice as a game mechanic? Would you sacrifice 2 mana, 2 life for a card drawn, half health for double damage, etc. from Sirgards?
Oh, what do you know? Missions were complete.
What's with the sacrifice questions?
So much Operation Sodding Piglet. Sacrifice as a game mechanic. Well, when you think about it, all challenge is sacrifice. I mean, on a basic level, if you're in a shooter, say... Oh, blimey.
Taking a... Hey, look at that!
We're ranked up. Now he can do mind control as well. The alternative mind control is telekinetic field, which reduces chances of enemy hit. But fuck that, mind control is incredibly overpowered.
Yeah, and you're like armored up the wazoo. I mean, trying to attack in Dark Souls is inviting.
Yes. Going out in the open to try and get some, try to get a pickup or whatever. That's a sacrifice of safety, a potential sacrifice or anything. Well, I suppose
a weird choice of word.
It's interesting, yeah. It's interesting that a lot of AAA games these days, when you think about it, actually don't include an element of sacrifice, like shooters with regenerating health.
Pat on the head, it's okay, just sit still for a second.
You know, there's quite a lot of games that try to do the branching plot these days. Like Until Dawn, especially like the story-focused ones, because it seems like that's the only unique selling point they can think of to have.
Which one was Until Dawn?
You keep asking me this, and I keep telling you, it's that slasher film game.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You might just take a moment to concentrate and devote some brain cells to the fact that Until Dawn is the name of that slasher movie game, okay?
I'm fucking sick, you anus.
Oh,
I could have just, not come.
Yeah, not infected me.
I get the whiny, pissy Facebook messages.
Anyway, that's the third time you've asked me, and you weren't sick the last 2 times.
I keep thinking it's a zombie game for some reason.
Can't think why. Yeah, the thing about those branching plot things is that it feels like you're sacrificing because you have to choose one option over another. But the practical effect of doing it is usually pretty slim. Like I was playing Quantum Break the other week.
That's the TV show one, isn't it?
Yeah, the X1 exclusive. And I keep saying, oh, the plot adapts to your decisions. I played through the game twice. It doesn't really. I mean, the fact that all subsequent decisions are the same regardless of what the previous decisions were should communicate that. There's not a whole lot of adapting going on. It's really just dialogue changes. Very little that actually affects gameplay. Oh, we had the council report. Back to sleep, everyone. Oh, someone wants arc throwers. Do you think we can think the budget can stretch to 3 arc throwers? Let's find out. Build items.
No, Argentina, you get
Arc
nothing.
thrower. We've got 3,414 credits, and they cost $18.
Man, you are fucking just kitted out as fuck at the moment.
Yeah.
85 out of 109 power, loads of alloy and Illyrium.
Yep. Should probably check if we're working on anything in the foundry. Oh, there's something we don't have yet. Improved Pistol 1. Well, I never actually got around to designing weapons platforms because I didn't really see a use for them because now my soldiers are all overpowered.
They're like weapons platforms but with legs.
Oh, whatever. Let's have something to look forward to.
Hooray.
Yes, there was that request. Shut up, Dr. Shen. I'm trying to click the button behind your text box. Oh, we had 480 hours to complete this. And we've completed it. And always the fucking scientist that we don't need anymore.
Just put him in a little scientist habit trail.
I'm doing this favour for you literally because I'm bored. That is the only reason. Whoops, foundry project's complete. Well, that was a nice little bit of drama while it lasted.
That was thrilling.
Carry on, everyone. And back to bed.
It's on the edge of my butt.
I'm just imagining the situation room, everyone just slumped over the consoles. Ooh, an abductor! Something interesting at last.
Alright.
Ooh, time for a pitched air battle. Let's see if they can put up a fight.
That's fancy looking.
Yeah. That's the, whatchamacallit, the improved ship. Okay, team.
Establishing Galaga.
Only 33 seconds. Can we make it? Yes, we can.
Huh. I was actually expecting a bit of a fight there.
No, we're just that good. Ooh, ethereals, sector pods. This might be fun.
Alright. A fight. For Team Awesome X-Force Alpha 2016 edition.
I think you mean Team Lazy Bellends.
What's that purple thing?
Oh yeah, that's the final plot mission that we can't go to because we haven't gotten a leveled up enough psychic to use the Gollop chamber. I'm sure someone will tell me I've done something wrong, and that's why none of them are leveled up properly yet. I welcome it, frankly.
You just want to feel something.
And it's Operation Gobbling Wank.
Cleaning up after.
Sounds rather painful, actually. No, not even the stupid mission names are amusing me as much as they used to.
Everything is empty. When you're so powerful, there's no challenge, there's no sacrifice, there's no threat, there's no meaning now.
And because these ships are so massive, we found it already. It's over there.
Follow the flaming wreckage.
Well, let's not get complacent. There's ethereals and sector pods on the loose.
Alright, come on.
Actually,
I think sacrifice, more specifically to the thing where you have to okay, I gotta choose, do I use energy for health or do I use it for attack power? I think that's pretty good. Because it lets you pick offensive or defensive, I suppose.
I quite like the idea of having to make permanent changes to yourself in return for something.
So
say you're in a desperate situation and you need just a few moments of time. Maybe you could sacrifice a couple of points of maximum health for the sake of, reloading your big bombs or something.
Or like an XCOM where you have to pick a thing they get when they go up a rank.
Well, yes, that's yeah. I guess that's a sacrifice. Not quite the same. It's not really done in a desperate do or die sort of situation. I like the idea of a sacrifice on the fly, a sort of Faustian deal to buy a few more moments of life with which you might turn the tide.
Maybe sacrificing, absorbing the little sisters in BioShock. Although that wound up not even being all that useful.
No, you could just save them all and get rewards basically equivalent to
Well, the rewards, the late game rewards you got for not sacrificing them were way better than the sort of, you didn't really need the fucking extra.
I think the trouble with, what do you know? There's the sector pod already. Sector pods are very heavily armoured sorts of lads. Oh, bollocks!
Oh, that cunt's dead.
The drone showed up first, and that means that he absorbed all the Overwatch hits. They've only got 3 health.
That bugger's got a lot.
Yeah, that's a sector pod. They're fucking dangerous, is what they are.
Alright, okay. Something to see, a fight.
Okay.
What even is that thing's head?
I don't think it has one.
I think it's mostly face.
Basically it's an Ed 209.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that.
Might as well do a headshot, same chance to hit.
Yeah. Whatever the head bit is.
Eat it! Shit!
Uh-oh.
Don't panic, we've got fusion lads with movement points.
And I'm guessing, brain wizardry don't work on them.
Of course not, they're robots.
Okay. YNG, what's your favorite Dark Souls boss in terms of lore, gameplay, visual design, and/or music? From the Bean with the E's of 3s.
Oh, bollocks!
Huh. Those look a little leveled up.
Just a bit. Ooh. But they've made the mistake of all grouping together there.
Grenades!
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, well, that'll work. Good thing I overwatched that one person. Oh, but actually, I think heavy floaters can be mind controlled pretty easily. I'll just grenade these lads. We can mind control one. We can take away the sector pod's next turn as he wastes it on his friend.
That'd probably be prudent, because I'm betting he wrecks house when he does get in, even if you've got a lot of health.
Certainly does.
Alright, so we've got an actual threat on the field. That's fun.
Yeah.
Brain control.
He's got brain control. He's got brain control. Ooh, but he's a nice sniper with lots of shots. Yes, I'm going to... Are you in the zone?
I don't think I really have an opinion on music. I don't know,
I think I like the music when you fight Gwyn.
Yeah, actually, that is...
That was just sort of...
melancholy.
Yeah, melancholy. That was the word I was after. Path! You're dead. And I'm a double tap sniper, bitch.
I think I'd probably go Ornstein and Smaug just because I think that the prototypical Dark Souls hot cup of fuck you.
Bloody hard, mind.
Yeah, well, I think that's integral to my my decision. There's two of them. There's a light quick, there's a big heavy, and they have a power up like moment when you think it's over.
Yeah, that's an arse.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, boss. The boss fight with the two princes in Dark Souls 3 reminded me of Ornstein and Smaug quite a bit.
See, for me, I only got killed once, and that was because I couldn't see him, and he was charging up that big one-hit attack. He was behind one of the poles, so I was looking around, and then just whiteness came and murdered me.
Okay, I better see if I can mind control this floater.
I remember making the critical mistake fighting Ornstein and Smaug, of killing fucking Smaug first.
Ooh.
Poop.
Shit!
And then you just have mega fucking Ornstein, and that sucks.
Okay, you're my last chance.
You can do it. Come on.
If this doesn't work, we're a little bit fucked. Yay!
Alright.
Now, absorb hits, bitch. Die for me. Oh, okay then.
Oh, that's still
Don't
good.
die for me.
You'll still draw attention.
Sector pod gets 2 hits, of course. Hey,
Oh,
you're
I
supposed
didn't
to
know
be killing
that.
your mate. Oh,
Uh-oh.
what are you doing? Oh, bollocks.
This kind of makes up for just like
I don't need
the
to
dozen skinny dudes last time.
I don't need to explore the ship, apparently. That
Nah,
thing
they're
will
all-
just come to me.
Dinner bell's been rung. They're all popping out to say hello.
Oh, well, we got plenty of critical shots.
Alright. Time to make some crazy money.
I could mind control another of them, couldn't I?
Would that be prudent if you're taking away a dude with
Okay,
gun? I mean...
Okay, he's in the zone, so I'm gonna see if I can get a good sequence going.
Come on, zone.
Dead!
Yeah.
And in the zone, another free shot.
That is fucking tasty.
Yeah, in the zone can be a little bit overpowered as well. One time, an ethereal mind controlled an in the zone sniper, and he wiped out my entire team
That's fucking great.
in like a single go.
At what point did it just click that you were completely rooted?
Well, around the time I killed the first one, I think.
Right, so it was just like, oh.
Yeah. See, that's the real danger of ethereals.
Yeah. That, that wouldn't even have occurred to me. He's got my sniper. My sniper's got in the zone. None of my guys are in cover from each other, because why would they be?
95% flanked and he missed. I hate you in the zone, sniper. You're
That's
shit
kind
now.
of bullshit. That wouldn't have happened if it were Kebe.
Well, I suppose 5% has to happen sooner or later. Keba's dead. Keba's been erased from existence forever.
He's been unmade.
Yes, he has gone back to the dream stuff.
So... sorry, did we get to your favourite? What is your... do you have different opinions depending on maybe lore and gameplay? Like,
not really. Favorite boss? Ooh, I quite like fighting Quailag. I think that's fun. I think that's a fun boss.
why so?
I just like the big creepy monster ones. Oh no, Gaping Dragon. That's my favourite. I like the horror. I like the horrors. Not so big on big dudes in armor, and that's practically what everyone is in Dark Souls 2. I like my horrors, and one of the few horrors in Dark Souls 2 is just a rip-off of Quailag, but with a scorpion instead of a spider. Nice creativity there, lads.
There should be a mod that turns him into a corgi.
I just love the creativity that went into the Gaping Dragon.
I do.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
it is.
What the hell were you eating a turducken?
It is absolutely great.
And that just idea
emergence
just
is
struck.
like when it first comes up, and you're just like, "What's that? Oh, it's a little tube. That's interesting. Huh? It keeps going. Oh, it really keeps going. I
Yeah.
mean, the boss fight itself is fairly easy, but it's a beautiful design.
Yes. Oh, bugger. I was hoping to mind control someone.
But there were no minds to control.
Oh well. Wee, I'm on their side, haha.
The humans are all right. I quite like the humans.
I never really was on your side. Yeah, let's finish off this asshole.
I kind of really wanted to see him get in and wreck shop.
Never even had a chance. Well, so much for that little bit of drama.
Oh well.
Big Daddy's sectopod has gone back to breakfast tables.
Yahtzee, over the years.
Basically, I'm
made-
inventing my own kind of World War II style banter.
So the breakfast table.
Bunch of
would
monkeys
be
on the ceiling, sir. Let's get the bacon delivered.
belly 10-penny ones dropping in the custard.
Ah, I see. You've seen that same sketch.
Yeah, that's the one line that really sticks in my head, though. Just because of the look, I think, was it Graham Chapman's face after? And he's like, I don't understand your banter.
Cabbage crates coming over the briny.
Apparently over the years you've made several references to Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Once or twice, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not something that sticks in my head, but how familiar are you with the franchise, and what are your general thoughts on it from Identity Ranger?
Well, that was just one of the earliest anime I watched all the way through, I guess. Just because they were all in the video shop. That's right, I watched it on VHS.
Yeah.
Remember that, kids?
Watched it on SBS and recorded it.
So it's just something I'm familiar with. I think I once referenced in Zero Punctuation the fact that there's a bit in the end of Evangelion where Shinji Ikari wanks off over an unconscious broad.
It's almost the very beginning. It's so fantastic. It's such a great... It sets the tone for that. Just... Because
Rather.
the anime itself, like, except for the last two sort of weird episodes that are...
Killed him in one shot.
that
Well,
are-
that was almost exciting.
Everything is anticlimactic now that you're unbelievably powerful.
Yeah, good thing we didn't go through the whole game and this was what it all built up to. Oh, we've got a mind fray on someone.
Choo.
I could try panic next.
Um,
Man, he's quite a multitasking psychic, that
This
lad.
fucking professor. Oh, so he has... That was the same. Huh. I figured, like, if you had one dude doing a brain thing, you wouldn't just be able to sort of multi-brain.
19% chance to hit. Bollocks to that.
100%.
Unless they pass a will test. That's not it.
Because, I mean, there are hints of something a little darker and weirder, but otherwise... And, Evangelion's a fairly run-of-the-mill big robot anime with, like, a lot of fan service and
Well,
humor and...
it is up to a point.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, it starts to get a little fucking weirder around the later... Like, there's hints of it, and it starts to get a little darker around the later episodes.
Oh,
But, like, the
got killed
movies...
by an Overwatch shot.
The movie just, like... Here we go.
Yeah.
Apparently, between the last two episodes and making the movie, Hideaki Anno decided he fucking hated fanboys.
He had a mental breakdown, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's why the last two episodes were just basically scrapped together from bits of cut-out paper and string.
I thought it was because he ran out of money as well. I think the
yeah.
two things were all... I think it was a little bit of a...
Yeah, he had to make the last two episodes with basically nothing.
Yeah. And then everyone fucking hated him for not doing it, so he was like, you know what, fuck you. And then you get End of Evangelion, which is a glorious hour and a half of fuck you to the fans, which I love it. Not enough shows end like that.
Yeah.
I think maybe Saint Elsewhere earns a point for just...
Well, as well as being a fuck you to the audience, that also created continuity problems with almost the entirety of television.
I know, I love that. Because that includes The Wire, like X-Files.
Yeah, I was looking at the chart.
Picket fences.
Somehow, by some roundabout method, Red Dwarf gets in there as well.
How? How does Red Dwarf get in there?
It's something to do with, in one of the episodes, I think it's Poseidon's from Series 6, you can see a ship from Aliens in the ship graveyard.
Right.
And there's a reference to the Weyland-Yutani Corporation in some TV show that is in turn referenced by something that was in turn referenced by St. Elsewhere.
Mother of God.
It's a very circuitous sort of arrangement. Well, let's finally move into the ship.
We're all just in some autistic kid's brain.
Yes.
That was the ending of Saint Elsewhere.
Yeah, St. Elsewhere, I'm sure, crossed over with reality at some point. Yeah, if you're not familiar, the ending of St. Elsewhere established that the entire series had been in an autistic child's brain.
Yeah.
Similar thing happened with the British Empire.
Oh, I did not know that.
The whole show was a dream that Gordon Bridges was having on a train.
Huh.
Did you used to watch that then?
Yeah. Well, I did, but I never saw the...
Speaking of circuitous connections, Chris Barry was also one of the major voices in Spitting Image. He was an impressionist as well as an actor.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know the British Empire ended that way. That's put a weird fucking thing on my day now.
Yeah, turned out all the cast were just other people in the carriage whose faces he was
What was
using
the
in his
reaction
dream.
to that at the time?
I don't know, I was a kid, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, well, that's my
I
Googling
didn't really
for
keep
the
up
day.
with the television reviews.
Why would they do that? Because didn't he have a kid? Like, there was actual character development and shit.
Yeah, a lot of shit happened over the course of the series.
I quite liked British Empire.
Well, I guess they knew they weren't going to get any more. It was almost a proto Alan Partridge for the British Empire.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
We're making British comedy references. Kids.
Should have a look.
Alright, I'm guessing we head in this direction. Although actually we're over an hour now.
Not really.
So, yeah.
What do you think of Evangelion?
So I guess we won't finish this mission, but spoiler warning, we won it.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, who cares? Well, let's
I'm
just
going to look
do
up an FAQ for
let's just do another question to finish us off.
Resident Evil next week. I want to see if I can beat it.
Yeah, let's do it quick, smart. You have stated that a sequel should be different from the previous game. A lot of people were miffed that the Doom beta didn't feel enough like Doom. Oh, didn't they? When has a sequel become so different that it hurts the overall product by Commandy91? Now, don't misquote me, Commandy91. What I've frequently said is that a sequel should jump off from the original
Build
rather than
from.
wallow in it.
Yes.
Build off the original. Not necessarily be different, because if you're going to be completely different, might as well just start a new IP, am I right? So, yes. So that's my answer, I guess.
Fuck you.
When has a sequel become so different that it hurts the overall product? Well, funnily enough, I'd say Doom 3. Doom 3 decided it was going to be System Shock 2. So it was lots of dark corridors, slow moving, and like a fuck ton of audio logs we didn't listen to because we were too busy shooting demons.
Which is actually as bad as the internet made it out to be.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He's my floater.
Achoo.
Yeah, Doom 3 is actually not that bad. There's some fun action in it. I just hate the fucking obsession with audio logs. I mean, compare it to, like, shooters these days. I mean, there's no cover.
It's still doomy. You
Yeah.
still run around and
Yeah,
blast
still
shit.
run around and blast monsters. And
You can
actually,
take some shots.
you know what I quite like about Doom 3 is that when you take damage, it actually feels really visceral because the camera jerks and there's a huge blood streak and there's a really harsh noise and your character goes, "Ugh!" and you really want to avoid getting hurt because it's really fucking jarring. Don't do that in Call of Duty, do you?
No,
Old Mr.
that's-
smearing jam on our spectacles.
Yeah, the faint red, and it's...
Oh,
it's
bollocks.
So Yahtzee's destroying everything.
I'm not even drunk this week.
Smashed his mouse. Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
what's over there?
Oh, look, it's
The cliffs of...
I think that's Ash Lake, isn't it?
Yeah! I was getting a Dark Soulsy vibe from it.
Yeah.
The Ash Lake. Beneath
Christ,
that
we're
fucking
obsessed.
tree. Yeah, but, you know, we're allowed to have an obsession or two, and Dark Souls is
Well, yes, that's the trouble with gaming media these days. They just haven't got the passion anymore.
bunch of goddamn pussies.
People should have passion. For some reason, there's this perception that passion is somehow uncool and nerdy. I know what games media is like about being too cool for school. Saying,
The whole
"Oh, it's a
point
good
of nerdy was passion. That's the
Yeah,
whole
I
fucking
mean,
thing of it.
This is what started the whole row, isn't it? Games media was all like, "Oh, we're not like those big nerds who actually care about video games." Christ, what do you think we are? The enthusiast press?
We're intellectually aloof.
Not that I have a chip on my shoulder or anything.
It's more of a fry. Like a single fry.
Stephen Fry.
Yeah.
Oh, bollocks. Oh,
Oh, he
shit.
fucking woke up.
He
Oh.
turned. Let's see if he doesn't die instantly now.
Oh,
crisis averted, everyone.
I love that. That was. I love the sandwich.
And now for the final joke of the episode. What's the difference between an ISIS training camp and a Pakistani wedding?
I don't know.
I don't know, I just fly the drone. See you next time, when Gabriel will play Resident Evil halfway competently, hopefully.
Yeah.